members of the fourth estate. My name is Ronald Chairman of the National Election Board, Democratic Action Party. The purpose of this media briefing is to highlight all the issues pertaining the preparedness of our party's nominations in Kakamega County for the elective position of governor of Kakamega. We have two candidates, His Excellency Professor Philip Kutima and Honorable Ayubu Savula, who is also the deputy party leader. This morning I sent out an invite to the two of them for the purposes of consultations and briefings on how we intend to run the nominations of our party that was scheduled for 20th Wednesday of this month. The specific agenda was therefore to share with the aspirants on how we had planned to roll out the nominations, and for avoidance of doubt, we had planned to roll out the nominations in Kakamega County in 3 cohorts. That's Kakamega South, to be held in Mumias, Kakamega Central, to be held at the National Group School, and Kakamega North, to be held at Sunday High School. However, an hour to the commencement of the discussions and briefings, we received a letter of withdrawal from His Excellency Professor Kutima, and the letter has been received, and the conditions stated in the letter have been fully met by the party as I do this briefing to you this evening. We will have loved to proceed, but since the request has been put in place as a party, we have accepted, and therefore this has left the party to a single candidate, the Honorable Ayubu Savula Katika, whom now I shall be asking my team I work with on the National Elections Board to generate a recommendation to the party to give him a certificate of nomination to fly the flag of Democratic Party Kenya as our candidate in Kakamega County. I thank you.
CS, members, staff from the APK, the media, the members of parliament present. I would like to take this time to tell you that indeed I have withdrawn press conference. So I'll be giving my statement tomorrow, because when I came in, I didn't know that I was going to tell you my reasons for doing this, and I hope you respect it.
Thank you, Chair. And National Election Board of DAP, Professor Kutima. I take this opportunity, first of all, to thank the National Election Board for the good work done in Kakamega County. As I take this opportunity to welcome the decision by Honorable Philip Kutima to support me. We are all equal, and he has done a favor to me, and accept it. And the son of a pastor, I say we continue working together. Thank you so much.
First of all, I want to thank His Excellency Deputy Governor Dr. Philip Kutima and his competitor, the Honorable Ayubu Savula. We were looking forward to having a very democratic process effected in this great county of Kakamega on the 20th of this month. And this being a young party, we were looking at seeing democracy in action, because it's a democratic action party of Kenya. And I want to thank the chair of our party, the Honorable David Chele, party leader, and the entire leadership of the party, and particularly thank the the chair of the National Election Board, my good friend Jumbe, and the entire team that has worked tirelessly in ensuring that we conduct very peaceful and very successful nominations across the country. This is a young party that was just launched on the 14th of December. So it's barely 4 months old, but it has been able to receive candidates across the country. In 23 counties, actually, we have candidates. And we have had also over 1,400 candidates, MCS, members of parliament, senators, governors, women reps. And this team has been able to successfully clear candidates across the country and across 23 counties. For a young party that just started the other day, I think this is no mean feat. And I want to thank our National Elections Board for what they have done and what they have been able to do. So far, I think they have issued successfully over 500 certificates to various candidates. And in the remaining, I think 48 hours, they have briefed us. They are still going on with nominations across the country, and they will be able to issue certificates to all the successful candidates. I'm a bit saddened that here in Kakamega, they have put in a lot of effort to prepare, and I think they were set to conduct these nominations on the 20th. And we were looking at both the Deputy Governor and the Honorable Ayubu Savula competing and getting one of them as our candidate. We do respect very much Professor Kutima and the concerns he has raised, and maybe his wishes not to participate. And I know that this has been done at, I think, at the 11th hour when everything was in place. It was just the briefing on how this was going to be conducted. The ballots have been prepared. I think the polling centers have been secured. But we do respect, we are a democratic party, we do respect the good reasons given by the good professor. And his withdrawal from the rest does not mean the end of our good relations between him and this party. And we wish him well and respect his decisions. We also want to take this opportunity to congratulate the candidate, because he has been an aspirant as of this afternoon until the withdrawal of his worthy competitor. And now he becomes the candidate and the flag bearer for this party to lead the teams in vying for various positions in Kakamega County.
So my brother Ayubu Savula, I want to congratulate you and to wish you. But I want to request Professor Kutima that we continue working together under the Ajio banner to ensure that Ajio carries this county. I do believe we walk this journey together. It is here in Kakamega that this region declared its turn. And out of the 5 governors, we have 4 governors who are solidly in Azimio. Out of 7 senators from this region, we only have 2 senators who are not in Azimio. And that is the senator of Kakamega and the senator of Ugavana. But the majority of the senators are in Azimio. The majority of members of parliament, and we are looking at over 30 members of parliament, and I want to thank those of you who are here, are in Azimio. And I believe Azimio is going to carry the day, not just in this county, not just in this region, but in this country. So we are looking forward to achieving that overall goal of ensuring Raila Amolo Odinga becomes our next president. And I want to add our professor, I want to add my good friend Savula, to continue working together to ensure that we achieve this objective we had set out on 31st of December at Bohongo Stadium, right in Kakamega. So that's all I wish to say, and I want to thank all of you for working very, very hard. And going forward, I still believe we are going to win this, not just in this county, but in this country. Asante. Hawa wenzangu, slogan ni Azimio la Umoja. Inawezekana, haiwezekani? Inawezekana. Azimio la Umoja inawezekana. Asante kwa. Thank you so much. So you stand down and yes, I'm